Now this application is deployed the same as the others, but there are a couple of new parts. As usual, you enter the full path name of the WAR file that you need to create and press return. Then you enter the context name, and you edit the contents of the WAR file. The FMT TLD file is the TLD file that came with the JSTL, so you add that to the WAR file. The deploy tool selects the proper subdivision for the file type and puts it in there. Now, notice the two jar files. These jar files hold all the class files for the tags, and you add them to the WAR file. Notice the jar files go into the lib subdirectory. Now, the only thing left is the JSP, our source code. Like all JSP files, it's added to the root of the WinINF directory, and that's all there is to the WAR file. Everything we need is in there, so we go and deploy the page as usual. Save the WAR file by saving all. You should be getting the idea that a tag handler is a reusable Java program that can not only be used more than once in a single page, but it can be used in a number of pages. From this, it follows that you could have a library containing a number of tag handlers that you use over and over. And that's true. There are tag libraries available that are ready to go. All you have to do is install them and start using them. One such library is the JSTL, the Java Server Pages Standard Tag Library. There are lots of places you can get it. You can download it from its home page here. You'll find several tag libraries at this location, but the main one is the JSTL. You can download any tags you need. Some of the libraries are for special purposes, such as date and time, internationalization, input and output. There is even one tag library that is solely for string manipulation. When you download the tags, they come with installation instructions. Basically, you put the things you need in the WinINF directory of your WAR file. You put the jar files in the lib directory. It's the jar files that hold the tag classes. You pick the TLD file or files that define the tags that you want to use and include them in your WAR file. Then you write your JSP file that uses the tags. The JSTL tag package comes with its own documentation in the form of WAR files ready for deployment. This is the main page of the examples pages. You can use it to see what the tags do, and you can use the other documentation to see how they do it. The examples are nice when you're trying to find out what is there and what you want. Let me show you some of the string manipulation functions. Now remember, the first time you click on one of these, it will take a few seconds before it comes up because the program has to compile. After that, they should come right up. I've been here before, so this one should be pretty fast. There. Here you see the examples of various tags under various circumstances. You can see the different results from testing whether a string is contained. The tags themselves are named contains, ignore case, starts with, ends with, and the last one is an index of a character string inside another character string. If you're going to be using the standard tags, you should spend a little time in here exploring what's available and how to use it. I've written an example that formats some numbers. Here, let me show you. Here's a program that uses a couple of the JSTL tags. At the very top is the tag lib definition. It includes the URI definition and the prefix that's used in this program. You can set the prefix to whatever you'd like, but this taglib definition, the one you see here, is the one that comes in the README file with the JSTL. The setLocale tag is used to set the locale variable. This determines exactly how the numbers will be formatted. As you know, different locales do formatting in different ways. These next three tags are the formatting of numbers. Each one has a line that describes what is being done, and the next line is the tag itself. The first one formats the number by inserting commas in the right places. Now, different locales do this in different ways, so the setting of the locale value can be important. In this second one, a decimal number is converted to a percent. This last one formats the number as dollars and cents. Here again, the locale is important. This last example uses the parse number tag to strip the fractional portion off of the decimal number. And here is the page. You can see the description of the formatting of each number and how the number is formatted for display. Now, you can see how tags become an extension, sort of the HTML language. Once you have the tags set up, they become a part of what you just do. The JSTL is the main tag library, but there are certainly lots of others. If you want to find a tag library, just do a Google search on the word taglib, and you'll come up with a list of sites that are full of tag libraries.